Well, right now you can reserve your ticket to win this year's amazing St. Jude Dream Home, built once again by Buckeye Real Estate Group. That $100 ticket goes right to St. Jude. All the money there, it's all to support their mission to defeat childhood cancer.
The hospital was started by Toledo's own Danny Thomas. Now, more than 60 years later, his dream is being brought to life with the help of people from around the world.
Legacy is what you leave behind. We're all here for a short while. And what's going to be your mark? What's going to be what you're remembered by?
My grandfather was very much a believer in the American dream. As a Lebanese American, he was very proud of Danny Thomas and his mission of wanting to cure cancer for children. As a fellow Lebanese American, he very much wanted to help Danny Thomas to get St. Jude established.
It always struck me that once I found out about just the legacy that my great-grandfather has left behind, you may never know what impact your actions today will have on the future.
My wife and I, we were in dental school in Memphis. We actually used to go volunteer at Target House. The whole time we were over there volunteering, I never imagined I'd be back a decade later with a child that was receiving treatment at St. Jude. James was diagnosed at 3 months old with neuroblastoma. We went from thinking we had a healthy little boy to all of a sudden finding out that, he had this super serious cancer. And it was heartbreaking.
That's the last thing you want for anybody to ever have to experience, is fighting for the life of your child.
At 3 months old, he had chemotherapy, and that was until he was just under a year old. And at that point, he was in remission.
Went that way for a year and then relapsed February of 2023, and here we are finishing up treatment, hopefully.
Having a child with cancer is an extremely tough journey.
You would think that would give you a very pessimistic view of life, watching your child suffer through the cancer and the treatments. But instead, it's like you find this goodness. You see more of it than you would ever imagine. You meet so many people from completely different backgrounds, don't speak the same languages, but we all want the same thing. We all want our children to live, have long, meaningful lives.
The research is extremely important, and anything we can do to support research and find more cures is worth it. The treatments that they're developing here get shared with all the doctors to treat children worldwide.
It's contributing something like one more piece of the puzzle to curing this horrible disease.
St. Jude is huge, and it's a world leader in cancer research and finding cures for catastrophic pediatric diseases. It's huge. Danny Thomas, a Lebanese American, I see his name and I'm proud, and it gives me great hope too, because what St. Jude has done is tremendous, and it keeps growing. And I think that's the strength of faith and charity from so many people that share that mission and believe in what he set out to do, that it does keep growing.
My great papa would be so proud of James because he's such a fighter. And it makes you think about what kind of legacy you're going to leave behind. Make it meaningful, make it impactful.
Well, as we said, you can now reserve your ticket for the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway.
The home and other fantastic prizes could be yours for just $100. The home is located in Perrysburg, just down the street from the high school. The Dream Home is being built by Buckeye Real Estate Group. And when you reserve your ticket, you are also entered to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX from Jim White Honda. Be sure to reserve yours today. You can call the number 1-800-831-7061, or you can simply scan that QR code you see there on your screen.